And I want to start with good news. The district judge in California, David O. Carter, has scheduled Obama legitimacy case for trial. Pre-trial is January 11th, trial January 26th. This is the first time in history of the United States of America this even happened, that a trial was scheduled whereby eligibility for presidency is going to be discussed, is going to be reviewed and tried, where Barack Hussein Obama will have to appear in court in the state of California, Santa Ana, California, with all his documents. Now, from now to January 26th, things can happen. I don't have a crystal ball. Anything can happen. God forbid we can have a terrorist attack and they can announce martial law and all civil liberties can be suspended, including a trial like this. I don't know. Anything can happen. But as it stands today, we have a date for trial. And that's a good thing. Trial is January 11th. Trial January 26th. We have a scheduling conference October the 5th, and if everything goes well on the scheduling conference October the 5th, we're going to start discovery. We will be sending subpoenas to Barack Hussein Obama and other defendants in this case, demanding all the information. Now, how many people here know the meaning of natural-born citizen and this whole issue behind eligibility? Can you raise your hands? Well, a lot of people know, but not everybody. So I will provide some information about it. In order to be the President of the United States of America, according to Article 2, Section 1 of the Constitution, you have to be a natural-born citizen. And what is the meaning of this phrase, natural-born citizen? A number of people mistakenly believe that it only means that the person was born in this country. And this is not true. We have traced this term to the time the Constitution was written. And at that time, there was no black law dictionary. The only dictionary that actually existed, a dictionary and legal treatise, was Law of Nations by Emer de Mattel, and it actually is quoted in Constitution in Article 1, Section 8, Law of Nations. And according to Law of Nations that was used by the framers of Constitution, in order to be the president of the country, the meaning of natural-born citizen is one who is born in the country to parents, plural, both of them that are citizens of the country. As a matter of fact, prior to Constitution being adopted, a famous letter was written by John Jay, who was the first Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of the United States of America. He has sent this letter to George Washington, and I'm paraphrasing here, but he is stating, permit me to explain, it is very important not to have people with allegiance to other nations in our government. It's extremely important for the commander-in-chief to be a natural-born citizen. And when you look at the explanation in Law of Nations, natural-born, one that does not have allegiance to any other nation. A number of Obama's supporters are quoting 14th Amendment. Now, 14th Amendment never mentions this phrase natural-born citizen. It's not there. It has nothing to do with natural-born citizen as it is explained in Article 2, Section 1. All it talks about is citizenship. And indeed, as long as a person is born in this country, he can be a citizen. But it does not mean that he is a natural-born citizen. And as a matter of fact, John A. Bingham, the framer of the 14th Amendment, has appeared in one of the sessions of Congress where he stated, and it's in public records, that his explanation, natural born citizen, is one who is born in U.S. territory to parents, again, plural, both, who don't owe allegiance to any other sovereignties. And we have, with Barack Hussein Obama, we have a problem, because his father was never a citizen of this nation. And by the way, when Constitution was written, women didn't vote. And when you read Vattel, Law of Nations, there is a whole explanation that the nations continue in perpetuity when the children inherit the citizenship of their fathers. At that time, as a matter of fact, the citizenship of the father was important. And of course, Obama's father was never a U.S. citizen. He came to this country as a student, on a student visa from Kenya. Kenya at that time was a British colony, and he had British citizenship according to British Nationality Act of 1948. Obama had British citizenship at the time of his birth. So at best, he had split allegiance. But this is something that is not allowed according to the Constitution. Barack Hussein Obama had British citizenship. When he was 2 years old, Kenya became an independent country. December 12, 1963, when Obama was 2 years old, Kenya became an independent country, and automatically he got Kenyan citizenship. So from age 2, he was citizen of Kenya. And on top of that, if that wasn't enough, around age 5, he became citizen of Indonesia. His mother married, she remarried, and her second husband was Indonesian citizen. The family immigrated to Indonesia, and AP reporter, not a Republican, but and most AP, as we know, is very much to the left of Lenin. AP reporter has published a report, an article coming from Indonesia, with a copy of his registration for school in Indonesia. And it states his last name, Soetoro, because he went by the last name of his stepfather, Barry Soetoro, and it shows his religion, Islam, and his citizenship, Indonesia. And of course, he would not admit any of that. Another interesting fact, we have his registration for school in Indonesia showing him to use last name Soetoro. We also have his application and registration as an attorney in Illinois. And this is something that was done under oath. The first question in this application states, your last name, your name. He written Barack Hussein Obama. Any other names used? He put none. Well, that's perjury right there. That's perjury. Under oath, somebody who applies to be an attorney, officer of the court, lies, and not about something trivial. He hides